Good morning and welcome to our maritime edition of the Today programme, brought to you by members of the Nautical Archaeology Society. I'm Peter Knott in the Portsmouth studio.
And this is Paul Harwood on the beach in Sandwich, Kent.
The headlines today are: an international science project is leading the way in gathering data about climate change using shipwrecks from 100 years ago.
A new app is available that allows you to record coastal heritage while you track your steps. Experts have stated that it has led to a 20% improvement in people's health.
And a thought-provoking exhibition about the historic slave trade is opening in Plymouth this week. On Front Row this evening, you can hear artist Sari Abimbola talk about how her family's slavery experiences influenced her work.
And the lead story today takes me to a beach in Sandwich, Kent, where there is an exceptional collection of wooden wrecks visible at low tide. I've got Lieutenant Councillor Tony Overton here with me.
Yeah, the wooden wrecks have been here for many years and nobody really knows this story. The origins really are a mystery.
The local community is concerned that they are disintegrating, so they've asked the government for some help. This week, a Historic England funded project has been taking place to reveal the stories behind the 10 wooden wrecks on Sandwich Beach.
I'm dendrochronologist Nigel Nailing, and I'm here to take samples of the boats to see where the wood came from, and maybe our scientific techniques will be able to date them as well.
Kat Holt, a local who occasionally walks her dog on the beach, says,
You don't always see the wrecks, but when they pop up from the waves, I often wonder, why are they there? I'm going to try and make sure that I come down here more often so I can appreciate their history some more.
Thank you for that report, Paul.
Later on In Our Time, Melvin Bragg talks to a panel of experts about the brand new discovery that had been made on a shipwreck off the south coast, which will lead us to question just who did start the Third Anglo-Dutch War.
And let's hear what the newspapers have to say today. The Telegraph leads with a story on how offshore wind development schemes are helping reveal hundreds of examples of underwater cultural heritage, from lost plains to submerged forests.
The Financial Times investigates how a burgeoning coastal city is following the footsteps of the Mary Rose Museum in Portsmouth, who have dramatically increased local tourism. Maritime archaeologists agree that Southend-on-Sea will become the next big tourist destination once the 360-year-old wreck of the London is rescued from the nearby shipping channel.
Our special feature today comes from a dry canal bed that is bringing a new lease of life to retirees and a historic waterway. Good morning to you, Sandy Grant, from the Somerset Coal Canal.
Good morning, Peter.
So, tell us about what you and your group of volunteers are doing.
Well, we were curious about the old canal bed, and since 2018 we've been clearing it and excavating back to the original foundations ever since. It's been great for our fitness and our mental health, as we've had to learn about engineering and do historical research to make sure we're taking the canal back to its original glory.
Now, I understand this weekend is rather significant for your group.
That's right. We're finally going to fill the canal with water, the first time it has functioned since 1873.
That's 150 years.
Indeed it is, and we're also going to start cruises with the Lady Lena, the UK's oldest electric boat, which was built in 1891.
Well, that does sound like an exciting weekend for the Somerset Coal Canal volunteers.
We have been working towards this for a long time, and it will be very rewarding to see this snippet of our maritime heritage that we contributed to functioning again.
Later on, we'll hear how a group of 10-year-olds in Derby are getting the chance to experience the underwater world of ancient shipwrecks through the power of photogrammetry and virtual reality.
This year, the Protection of Wrecks Act celebrates 50 years in operation, which is remarkable as it was only supposed to be a temporary members' bill. While numerous projects, celebrations and educational initiatives are planned, the question is, when will we get more permanent and fit-for-purpose legal protection for such a significant part of our nation's culture? Later, we will be joined in the studio by Minister for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport, who will update us on this situation.
In Women's Hour today, our presenters will be looking at a new survey that is seeking to understand how women, particularly divers, have interacted with maritime heritage in the past. We're looking for suggestions on how to better engage with our underwater cultural heritage in the future, so call in with your ideas or send an email.
And we finish today with a good news story about how a new project that is using the perceived hidden underwater heritage off our coast to engage with disenfranchised locals. And it's not only having effect on their well-being, it's also improving their job prospects as well.
Our producers today were Alison James and Mark Beattie Edwards. Thank you and good morning.